Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of 92 Diaries with your girls, Miss Chards.
I'm Juliet.
And I'm Fee.
And today's episode is, well, obviously you guys need to tune into the last ones. Before I introduce this episode, let me just do a little quick shout out. Guys, tune into our previous episodes. You need to catch up because we are really racking it up there. And there's some funny shit out there. I'm not going to guarantee this one's going to be funny, but just tune in, listen, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Today's episode is about dirty dancing. Now, when I say dirty dancing, I think you know what I mean, right? Whining, grinding, how you feel about your man whining on another girl. You know, dancing in the club, that is very close and personal. I don't know how y'all feel. Tell me something. Julie?
You know what, actually, because I enjoy myself a little bit of soca, just a smidge soca. So Carnival is my once a year time to just whine. I don't know whose man it is. I'm sorry and I apologize profusely, but I can't tell when they come up behind me if somebody is cuffed or not. I honestly cannot tell. I feel like depending the only time it happens is in Carnival. But I feel like it depends on what your culture is and what your partner's okay with. If it's okay. I know for me personally, if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't be doing that. But I ain't, so I'm going to dance if I want to. But if you're in a relationship, it depends on the boundaries that you have set between you and your partner. If your partner's not okay with it, then you shouldn't be doing it because it's just a bit long. But if it's within your culture and you both get it, then I guess it's cool. But I actually do partner dancing. So I do sensual bachata. And in there, some people... some people aren't comfortable with their partners doing that dance. But then if you're actually a regular dancer, you don't mind. So it really just does depend on the boundaries you set between your relationship, between you and your partner.
It's a no from me.
You said that so straight face, Chards is an amateur. Like, this is The Apprentice.
I'm done.
That's it. That's all I gotta say. There's no question.
Next.
Next.
Wow, I need to sit.
Wow.
That was.
You know what? I'm even hot. My head is hot. I'm tired. You know what? Let's just end the recording.
That's it. First, guys.
All right. Okay.
Do you know what it is? It's just like, I feel like there's certain types of dancing that you can do. You do a two-step face to face with someone. That's calm, innit? But when you're winding and grinding and your groins and your crutches and your lower body parts are touching, that should be wrapped up somewhere, and you know they're intimate parts of your body that are grinding together. Why are you doing it? That's having dry sex on the dance floor. Sorry. That's the way I see it. You're damn near having dry sex on the dance floor. It's disrespectful if you're in a relationship. And I'm talking from a relationship point of view. If you're single, do what the hell you like. I don't care. Ain't nobody care about you. If you're in a relationship, if you're with me, I would not be dancing with somebody like that. And your ass best not be dancing with someone like that because your pee-pee stands in front of you. That's the first thing. As a girl, I feel like, I'm not saying it's different, but I feel like it's not as intense because your bum is there. Your bum's still an intimate part, but there's nothing, about it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas you, as your pee is riding and grinding on her ass and stimulating you sexually, let's not sugarcoat it. You're being stimulated sexually, babes. You're cheating. I don't care because you're at the point of that dance. You're starting to have thoughts, and has anyone listened to Stephen Furtick? I Caught a Thought.
No.
Oh, y'all need to listen to that. It is a whole sermon, and he is my guy. Like, I might as well call him my pastor because I go to that church more than I go to any other church. Elevation Church. Shout out to the online subscription. He is hands down.
So
Michael Todd. Michael Todd is my fave.
Yeah, he's good. But Furtick, like, the minute I listen to that guy's voice, I literally, even if it's 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning that I'm on my way to work, I'm alive. I'm awake.
Uplifted.
I'm awake. Mm-hmm. Anyway, back to that. If you guys have the opportunity, it's Caught a Thought or I Caught a Thought sermon, and basically that's it. The basis of it is that you catch a thought before you do it, and
100.
if you're being stimulated that way, you catch the thought of being more inner in this person, and that is where cheating starts. So just stop yourself in that track. You don't need to go anywhere further than there. Just stop yourself. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. It's an absolute no from me. It just really is.
And this is why I don't go out. I'm not trying to catch a case from somebody's girl because I will let them get punched up differently. I don't have time. That's why you do it at carnival. Nobody can check. No one can beat you up. Nobody can beat you up.
I just pour acid in your face. That's all.
Wow.
Let's be real. Londoners out here, it's real. It's getting mighty deep out here.
This is why I'm going to carnival abroad next year.
Now you've changed it. It's no longer Nottingham Carnival, Notting Hill Carnival, yeah. Just abroad. Wow. It's stress. It's stress out here, and those are the kind of things that happen just by dancing with someone's man. People be fighting because they have that perception. It's deemed as cheating. So all these people who lie. I'm not gonna say lie to them. Actually, no, I'm gonna say yeah. All these people out here that lie to themselves and dancing is nothing. Dancing is nothing. No. Beep. No, beep. It is something, and if you've committed your body parts to somebody in a relationship, then you need to think that it is more something than it was when you were single. Like when you're single, you can hop from bed to bed. Ain't nobody give a damn. Do you know what I mean? Like no one cares about your life at that point, your body count at that time. You can do whatever you want to do. That's you. The only person you're accountable to is yourself. But if you commit to somebody, you are saying that I am essentially kind of like committing my body to yours and yours to mine. And I'm not talking as in-depth as marriage, but that's the basis of it, isn't it? But like you're making that commitment. I'm sorry, at that point, be responsible. Be responsible with your body before you get punched up by some other girl. by some other girl. Or slapped up by your own girl, fam. Because like out here, girls be throwing punches, slapping up men because you're being damn near disrespectful. I have no comment on that action. I do not encourage violence. However, sometimes you may have seen it coming. Oh, Fahana.
I just want to live my life. Jeez.
Fahana, how you feel? Fee.
Is it safe?
Honestly, if we get acid in your face, we're all tired.
Can I come out now?
Yeah. You can.
Can you promise this is a safe space?
Sis, honestly, I can't promise that. I can
never get a shots.
Please, it won't be me shooting the shots, you know. It's not me with the gun. Please.
Well, all I'm gonna say, and this is why I dance against the wall, and I'll stay against the wall. Me and the wall. Whether I'm single, whether I'm cuffed, me and the wall. The wall is a safe space. The wall doesn't judge. The wall doesn't throw acid in my face. It's a safe space. Me and the wall. I don't want no trouble. I don't need any shooting out here. I'm not about to catch a case for anybody. However,
Diamonds from Fee.
However, I am not going to sit here and act as if I wouldn't feel a type of way, because I have felt a type of way when I have seen my man dancing with another girl. I have felt a type of way. Okay? The reason why I felt a type of way is because, like Chards said, it looked quite intimate, and it felt like it was crossing some sort of boundary. And even though said boyfriend at the time explained it didn't mean nothing, in my mind it was like you were dry humping her from the back, because in your mind you wouldn't mind getting with her, and this is the only way you could do it.
And get away with it, because technically it's not cheating. Technically you're not having sex. Technically it's in your girl's face, or it's not. One of the two, whatever. It's in an open space, open invite. It's in public, so it's not hidden. It's not a secret. So you feel like this is your way out. Stop with the loopholes. Just stop it. It's a no. Like, let's not sugarcoat it. Let's not play games. that is what you're doing. I feel like if you're single, and I feel like there's a type of dancing. We are specifically talking about dirty dancing. I don't mind you dancing with people on level. Want to azonto? Please be my guest. Azonto all the way to the back of the club. You know. If you want to do if dancing, whatever it is that you want to shaku, like whatever. Can't like all those types of dancing, they all have those. If you want a nay, you do your thing, you know, Scooby-Doo, skankling, all that thing there. Like
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo's lit. Scooby-Doo.
What's
Scooby-Doo? Scooby. Elephant Man, sis.
Anyway, do you know what I mean? Like, you want to do them type of dances, you do that. But from the time that your crutch has attached to the behind or the front or the side or any part of that person's body, you're crossing boundaries. You know what's crossing boundaries? And at that point, it is a no from me.
I feel like that's what you're gonna keep saying, mate.
Mate, honestly,
Because it's that like I don't know what else to say. Like
No, I don't mean about that. I just mean it's
I'm
a
not
no.
trying to trick you, baby.
I'm talking about the no from me.
like legit. I genuinely that's the best statement that sums it up because it's non-acceptable.
But you know, in some cultures, this is how they dance. Is
not our culture. That is why I don't particularly date people from other types of culture because we have an understanding in our culture. So for you to be with me, you have an understanding, and you understand what my mindset is. You understand what our culture is, and it doesn't mean that you're not from an Afro-Caribbean, or you're not Caribbean, or you're not Nigerian or Ghanaian or whatever, or African and Caribbean, let's say. So Caribbeans see it more as normal, but not all Caribbeans see that. So I think that the person who I will be dating, whatever your background is, has an understanding that that is not acceptable. That's not a cultural thing. Like it's not culturally acceptable to us in this situation. Does that make sense? So just don't somehow step sideways and be like, oh yeah, it's just dance. No. We had this conversation.
No, I feel like it's still like I get that even independent of someone's culture, because I get like the culture thing does come up, but but it's really down to the two individuals in that relationship. Even if you are West Indian and that could be your culture, you might still feel in this relationship I'm actually not comfortable with you dancing with anyone else, and that should be respected between the two of you as individuals. I know. It's a thing where, you know what, it's like when Chards was bringing up the sermon that Stephen Furtick was talking about, is that I definitely believe, like, you definitely think about doing something stupid before you do something stupid, innit?
Yeah.
And I feel like if you have bad intentions, you'll have those bad intentions before you even caught that wine, because you were searching for that wine before that wine happened. So really and truly, I do feel like it is about what your intentions are of certain things, innit? Yeah. I feel like we can even talk about wine and etiquette, because some people, you know, single women who enjoys a little wine. One song and you're done, sir. One song and you're done. Why are you still behind me? Move. Move. And after the one wine, you're not my man. Why are you holding on to me for? Move.
Hanging over you like a shadow.
Mate, that's why sometimes the safest place is the wall.
Yo, B, where you going? We're not done yet. You know,
next song, what's it called? I was at a flipping carnival party in Manchester. I danced with this guy one time, and I think like half an hour later, he was still dancing in that same corner, and someone else came to like dance it. Like he was literally dancing in front of me, but they're getting a bit close. This guy appeared from his corner, grabbed me by my waist, and moved me away. And I was like, huh?
Did you even exchange names with this fella?
I know his name. No, I didn't.
This is this Florence Nightingale that swooped in to save you.
I did.
I'm sorry. Like I feel like whining etiquette. Please, I'm not your girl. I don't know your name. Leave me alone. It's one dance and move on.
Some guys back off when you're just like, nah, I'm done. All you literally have to do is stand still, and that's it.
No, that's a lie.
But I can't lie. If he gives you a really good wine, he can stay for 2 songs. A really good wine. 2 songs, sir. 2 songs.
Right. Hey, back to Pete's point. That's like, if you stand still, fam, but you have given this dude a wine of his life, or just a good wine, He's not going nowhere, fam. He's still staying there. You can stand still and be like, for the next 5 songs, be like, this ain't my tune, but he'll still be hanging around. Even if he sidesteps and he catches like the glimpse of another wine that might be as good as your wine and goes there, the minute he sees you dancing again, my nigga's back. I ain't lying. But going back onto Julie's point about like whining etiquette, yeah, because this is a thing now, apparently. I feel sorry for and every guy who ever came across me in uni would know this about me. If you use that your hand to try and bend me over, fam, your life is ended that day. Because
like they try to bend you over, like, literally, like they get your head.
And just like, if you're dancing with someone, you're winding, that's fine. But don't think because I'm winding with you, it means that I'm going to bracket down for you, and you have the audacity to use your hand to push me over. I'm sorry, do I look like your dog? No. Don't come and start pushing me in directions that I don't want to be. I will twist my body the way I want to twist it. It's mine. I own it. Accept the way I twist it. If you want to dance with that, fine. If not, don't come and use your korokoro hand to come and bend me over because you want to enter, as in get inside where you thought you could not access by the way I was dancing. You now want to access it by bending me over. No, fam, it's not okay. Like, it's just not okay. The grabbing hair thing as well, and there's so much. I personally don't like it. I'm just gonna speak from my own point of view. I don't like it. I don't like to be treated like a rag doll whilst I'm dancing. Neither do I want to be treated like a dog and you bending me in all directions like a Barbie doll. Like, stop it. If I'm dancing the way I'm dancing, if you can't match my vibe, don't come and dance with me. That's another thing. Some guys come and kill my vibe. I'm doing my thing, whether it's whatever it is, and if this is my song, my body has no one rhythmic move. It change, it will chop and change according to how I'm feeling the vibe or how I'm feeling the song. If you can't keep up, don't come and kill my vibe by coming and standing behind me because you want to keep up.
Do you know what, Chards? That's so true. That's another thing I don't like. It's like, fine, I've whined with you. We're done now. My tunes come on. My girls are over there. I wanna jump in the circle with them right now. This is a vibe, and you're
leave me alone.
Leave me be. Honestly, when we were at Manchester Carnival, I ain't gonna name names, but I really wanted to let loose, innit? I wanted to let loose, and I had the shadow hovering over me because the shadow couldn't move, and it was killing me. It was really, really killing me. And every once in a while, it'd be grabbing me like, "No, come back over here," and I'm just like, "But you can't move, okay? Let me go, so I can dance and be free, free." I dance butterfly.
I didn't even go there, you know.
I was like a bird in a cage. I wanted to fly. I couldn't fly.
I can't even lie. Whenever I looked over, I just saw, your shadow never left your side, bro.
Oh.
Your shadow stay loyal. Your shadow stay loyal, fam. That shit did not move.
We like loyal shadows when they are in committed relationships. We like loyal shadows when they're in committed relationships.
The other thing I can't stand is if I'm just there in the corner, I'm doing my own little 1-2 step. Don't invite yourself over as if I said this is whining vibes. It's not. Like, look at me like, you want to. I got cornered by a man once because Chards went to the toilet. Can't remember who it was with. I think it might have been one of our uni girls. She went to the toilet. Me being my stupid self. I was like, nah, I'll stay here. I'll man the corner. Me on my walls. I'll man the corner. In that time, Chards left. This guy, he just kept coming, giving me shoulders. I'm there on my phone, looking at my phone. He's still giving me shoulders. I'm just like, and then he's probably trying to whisper in my ear, "Why won't you dance? Why won't you dance?" I'm just like, fam, leave me be. Like, right now, I'm in my own zone. I'm in my own circle. I didn't invite you into it. Respect my space. Back off, okay? Back off. I'm fine. Yeah.
I feel like there are people who look for attention. Do you know what I mean? There are people who are doing the utmost on the front of the stage, like we all experienced at a certain carnival.
Yeah.
There are people that are doing.
That was like literally. That was like dangling, almost like some sort
a
of
bunch of carrots in front of the donkey. Like, it's not just one.
yes,
A bunch
putting
of
a
carrots.
bunch of apples in front of a horse and telling that horse, that stallion, you can't have it. It's
I
like
don't even think it was that though, because I don't feel like it's like they didn't want it. I feel like there are people who dance and act a certain way because they do want the attention and they do want you to come over to them. It is an inviting circle. They behave that way because it's an inviting circle.
They get their kicks from the rejection though. It's from the I'm dancing the way I want to dance, and I know you want to dance with me, but I'm not gonna let.
There's a difference. There's two type of people. Yeah, and there's the people that are in the front, in the state. They may not be in that position. They may be in different positions, but from what we experience, in the front of the stage, ass in the air, ass in the air, where it, like knickers open, whatever it is, yeah, like expose however they want, because they are giving you an invitation as to come and dance with me. I'm available to be danced with, and I am doing the utmost to show you my availability of being danced with. That is please guys understand, that is called an open what invitation. But if but if my girl is, you know, maybe somewhere in the middle of the club or against the wall doing her own thing, she's not checking for you. She's not checking for you. So I don't know if that's like attractive to you or what, but it doesn't mean that you should be doing the most to like sometimes people just want to be left alone. And yeah, you can shoot your shot, and I think we really do need to go into the shoot your shot thing. But you can shoot your shot, but like if girl's not on it, leave the girl be. Like, allow her. Look, there's so much more attention seekers out there where they are doing what they're doing. If you're looking for somebody to give attention, your match is there. They have given it to you on a silver platter. Go there. Leave those of us alone that are like literally just on our ones doing anything, coming for a good vibe, a good intent. Because sometimes you ruin a girl's night. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes you really ruin a girl's night by your
hovering,
persistence, or
you're like a wasp or a bee, bruv.
Listen, we like bees. We don't like wasps, though.
We don't think it was your lack of rejection or taking rejection well, and it's just a mess.
You just keep. I'm not even trying to be horrible, because I do see girls doing the most, but the ones that are doing the most like that, like what Chards was, I feel like they've got their eye on someone, and that someone's not approached them. And until that someone approaches them, they'll still be doing the most. They'll be doing the splits. They'll be doing bruv. It's
I
like,
can't even lie.
It goes both ways. Do you ever catch
them girls? You're like, I can't even lie. I want her waist because my knees, bruv. My knees. I will actually pass out, you know. It's long.
It's like that video. I think I sent it to you, Julie. That video of that girl, the one that was just whining so effortlessly, and the other one was like about to take out her back.
There was one in knitted. There was one in knitted, yeah. Which, like Julie said, I admire girls. I look at girls and I'm just like, your body's nice. Do you know what I mean? I would admire a girl from head to toe, whether it's from your face, you're cute, to your teeny tiny waist, or to your body, whether your ass, whatever. I watch asses. I'm sorry, I will throw it out there. I'm not a lesbian. I'm straight, but I watch asses. And it's a thing where like I can admire a girl's body and I can admire what she's doing. Like the girl in the knitted that was dancing that day, she was doing the most, and her rhythm and her movements were on point. Point. What I didn't like was her skirt length and the exposure that came with her skirt length on the movements that she was doing. Because I personally feel, and I'm not judging her, but I personally feel that was a discredit to what she did. However, everyone is personal perception, isn't it? So I could imitate exactly what she did, or the way she dressed, or whatever, the way she moved, but then there will be a difference in mine if I'm applying it to my life. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. But I feel like you can admire people and you can see what they do and you can make your own judgment. But we're just saying, guys, for us, I think for the three of us who, if we are in a relationship, and I think a lot of girls will feel this way, not every girl does, but a lot of girls will feel this way, that if we are in a relationship, we don't want our man dancing with other girls, I'm sorry, because we feel like it's intimate, we feel like it's sexual, and it's just no. Oh, actually, let me speak for myself, because I think...
No, it's cool. Try it. No, just chop off your hand. Simple as.
There's your final words, man.
I'm essentially, I like to do my own dancing. I don't like to be like interrupted.
It's stifled.
I like to do what I want to do. Don't try and cut me and cover me. And if I say no, no means no. Just accept the no.
Yeah.
Just go. Do you know what I mean? Like, I might. You don't know my situation. I may be in a relationship. I may just not feel like dancing with somebody, or just generally not like you. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just don't like you, and I don't want your body to be next to my body. I don't want your. I don't want to smell your body odor or sense or essence. I don't want any of that. Like, allow me to just be. Do you know what I mean? And like, there's like respecting personal space. There's boundaries. Like, come on.
Yeah, I do think that for me, I actually would agree with you, to be honest. Like, if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't be going up there like that, and I would expect my man to do the same thing. And I feel like that's something that I wouldn't have to discuss, because I feel like if you're my man, you know how I am. You know, I'm not going to be okay with you dancing with another girl like that, and you know, because you know I won't be doing it. Like, I would actually, like, even me, I would actually go to carnival and stand by the wall, or stand by, like, at the outer edge of the crowd, so like, I wouldn't even be near anyone. Because my friend who's married still goes carnival. It's like, but you literally have to just avoid people, and I would happily do that if I was in a relationship.
Yes.
Of course, yes. But then what's it called? I know if I was single, it's one time a year, Notting Hill Carnival or abroad, because you know I don't want to get acid in my face. I'm off. I'm dancing, and I'm going to enjoy myself, because you know what? Why not? Life is short. There we go.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, though, it burns though, because if you're cuffed and then one
What,
fine
the acid
guy,
or the...
no, can you let the acid go?
Listen, she's gonna burn a bitch.
That's worse than getting your hand chopped off.
Oh, wait.
It hurts. Like, there's been times where you're cuffed and the finest man is eyeing you like, I would love to dance with you. You're just like, I can't because I'm in a relationship.
No, I'm fully blind.
I have a man.
Nah, if I'm in a relationship, I'm actually blind. I cannot see anyone. I didn't see him.
No, there's been a time or two when I've been in my previous relationship, and there's been like guys will tap me and be like, do you want to dance? And I'm just a bit like, I can't because I got a man. But yeah,
I feel like it's okay. Yeah, you can like say it like that, but I think it's anyway. Do you know, let's forget it, because like that's a big summary to say I can't dance with you because I have a man. It's like there's plenty of dances we can do. I could do step with you. I could azonto with you. I can sure as hell take you down in a kind of like competition.
You know what time it is.
You know the type of dancing. Yeah,
you know.
And it's like there's boundaries.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry that I am in a relationship, because I would have given you the one of your life. Anyway, guys.
Yeah, just think you're not interested. Like,
oh, I can't even lie though. Like I said, if I'm single and you got that wickedest wine, two songs. So you know.
Guys, you be on the dance floor. 2 wines, 2 wines. Make sure you got your rhythm and your flow. Anyway,
guys, thank you for tuning into this one. Let us know what you think, because Dirty Wine seems to be carrying us left, right, and up. I don't know. I'm confused by this one. I really am. But yeah, let us know.
I want to wine like them girls still. Waistline. Yes, girl.
Guys, follow us on social media: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Obviously, like and share. Subscribe to our channel if you want to keep hearing our voices on time, on track, keep on schedule. And as you said, you know, just tune in, listen to the rest of the episodes. All the descriptions will be below. And yeah, we love y'all. Come back. What? Come back.
Bye. Oh, bye, guys.
Bye.
Yes.